time. Time passes, and we're already in 2020, which for a lot of people is new beginning or a new year and new decade, new everything, just new. And for me, it kind of, I think for me, like New Year's always hit me in a different way. Like it's more of like a sad time for me because I've always seen it differently. I don't see it as like an exciting time as like, yay, it's a new year, but more of like it's another year past of time, stuff we can't get back, and it kind of puts me in just a weird mood, very sad mood. I don't know if it's just people around me, mainly because of family of not necessarily like a bad thing, but like aging family, and me getting older doesn't help either. But it kind of wears down in a way that I don't know how to see it in a different light, and it always bothered me. It's the same time as like my birthday. Always made me miserable too. And when I look back over the past decade, which is the same time that me on this YouTube content creation, whatever you want to call it, journey of everything that happened, it's kind of shitty. It's not been a good experience over those past years where it was I can still remember the first day I was like doing it, not because of myself but because of peer pressure with a couple of friends from a long time ago, and they're finally coming back. Where it started with Outlast, which those that were here remember those. I never understood why one video was really good and why the other ones weren't. I never understood that. It always bothered me. It was really confusing. Just why that one? But it, I was much younger. I've been at least 8 years younger, so 18. It's a long time. Seeing people come and go, and seeing things go in and out, seeing fads go in and out, seeing other various things start picking up and other mentalities started to take over, where you have to kind of be careful what you say. And geez, yeah, I don't walk on eggshells and I hate it. But it's one of those, I guess it's finally a time to finally reflect on looking at it in a slightly different, more positive aspect, where I've already made some strides to do that before the end of the year, last year, and the start of this year. Actually, it was more like a last minute thing, where I'm here, I'm back. That's the first thing, is being back here doing things again, and that's what drives me crazy. Is I took a time off because I was miserable piece of crap, hated it, didn't have any drive. And then all of a sudden, bam, found it. It just showed up, and it kind of was very small, sort of like thing that made sense. I was excited, and the fact that I'm sitting here doing this, making something silly like this, is a fact that I enjoy using what I have and not fumbling through the crap that I had. Or it was like Cyberlink Power Director. I hated that shit. I used Adobe and I hated it. It was the biggest waste of money. Then I found free shit and some other thing for like $50. I'm like, why didn't I do this in the first place? And I enjoy it. It's really funny just seeing like what kind of cool stuff you could do with little edits that I'm slowly accompanying myself to. And it's a process. And we did Golf with Drunks again, which was a huge thing for me as a way of really saying, hey, I'm here, because any sort of time that I got to spend with a couple of friends, that having something such a long stay, it does bring back some sort of like nostalgia, as well as like his age, to where I was, when we did that, I was stupid, but it was a good stupid. And it was something that really propelled a lot of us. For those that actually continued to do it, really propelled. But for those of us that just poof, it didn't help for the time. But it's slowly coming back, and I'm liking it. I like it. I know the first like month or two has been rough, thanks for the holidays, and just me trying to figure out what I want to do and what I feel, if that makes sense in any way. And I finally found it. It took a little bit. It took a wee bit. And to get there is kind of nice. And the last thing I did for the new year was create a way to get me back into a even better state of momentum. I ended up buying an exercise bike, one of the Nordic. I didn't know I did not get the Peloton because of the ad and the memes. No, I'm not wasting that. I got a Nordic track, one of the newer ones. Thanks, Nordic, for that. For the last minute chance for saving a little bit of money and going up the higher tier. Yay. And waiting for that to come in. So that's gonna be one way to fix my other strive, is to increase my total sex appeal, if that makes any sense. And probably could have worded that even more cleanly, but do I give a shit? No, I don't. And it's gonna be like that, to where certain things I just don't bother me. I'm in a other aspect, I'm in a much better place than I was when I first started, and that very weird couple years that I was just miserable. And I'm in a good spot. And this is like the third time I've tried to record this, because the first time didn't work, had the wrong format. The second time I tried it, had the right format, but didn't fix the audio problems. So here I am, third time, with actually making more congealed, rambling sense. Miracles do happen. But other than that, I guess probably the one thing is Happy New Year from my family to yours, and hopefully you enjoyed it with the time of your family and everything. It's very important. Family is very important to me and will always be, and friends as well. And it's a weird time, and hopefully, with the hindsight and everything, considering the year, it is the year of hindsight, or as some people call it, the year of the rat. I don't know how those two intertwine, but we're just gonna stick with that. We're gonna stick with that. Don't quote me on the rat part. I don't know. I don't know that part of the calendar. But other than that, we shall see, is the main thing. But I wanted to make sure I got this done, because this week is I'm playing puzzle games, because I have a huge addiction to puzzle games, and you should see the boner I have for them. It is insane. And that's the good way the cookie crumbles. So take it as you will, take it as you may, but I will always hate the constant of time. Always. Makes me miserable. But gotta take what you get. Take what you get. And shoot for the stars, because eventually we'll be in the stars. Looking down. But other than that, all I got. So thanks for listening to this rambling. If you made it this far, thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for any sort of viewing pleasure that you got out of this at any time, any place, with anything that I've done over the years. And let's make 2020 better. I almost said 2012. Ouch. That hurts. That really hurts. Well, have a good one. Subscribe if you liked it. Like, join all the community stuff that we have on Twitch, Discord, Twitter, wherever you want to be. I'm always available. Have a good one.